Hello, everyone. My name is Andy, and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft Forever World. And did some work, tiny bit of work. Turns out the recording I tried to do wasn't actually recording, but um, sun's going down, which was quite unfortunate because it was like 20 minutes or something of me like talking and everything, and only to find out that the recording wasn't recording. And then when I tried it again, it just like the audio then was messed up. It was weird. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, we did some work. Actually we can just go back over there. For I keep forgetting I have a bed in my inventory. Even though I don't really like when the sun gets down because I don't want to get murdered by the mobs. But yeah, we did the docks. Obviously need to add um bit of detail here and there, just like a small amount for right now. Eventually we'll add more detail. Um but yeah, I got the 3 docks built. And also I started adding some mud. That's why I have like the free bottles in my inventory, minus the sand. I was um expanding, working, also getting rid of the sand and gravel and putting dirt down, so that's also why I have sand, or at least a bit of sand. But yeah, it's basically what I was working on when I thought I was recording, and when my recording decided to just not have audio. So I think I spent like at least 40 minutes or so. Probably not that long, but since I was just mainly talking and also getting rid of the sand and other stuff and placing and getting rid of darts. Maybe it was around 30 minutes. Maybe the first time it was just like 20 minutes, and then like the other, when I actually managed to record it like with no audio, it was probably 10 minutes. I don't know. It was quite a while though of me just like talking and building only to like have the recording either not recording and having the audio like not working. I don't know why. It randomly happens. Like I'll end up, because I clicked the button and then I guess it just like didn't register or like didn't actually start recording. Had like the blue icon showing it was recording. I don't know. It's one of those random things that just randomly happens, at least for me. I mean, hey, at least I don't have to deal with my recordings getting corrupted, which only has happened like very few, like occasional, just like very, very rarely. I think only like twice it has actually happened. But unfortunately, the audio and it not actually recording has happened quite a number of times. But anyway, so the plan is to like have the mud, cause if trying to think, of an example. Hmm. So Trying to think of where I went. Oh wait, no, I think I went to like San Francisco. Is if I remember correctly, it was during the time I went for the Chinese New Year. You know where like they do the parade for the year. It was the year of the horse parade, little festival. Um, but anyway, when we were going there, we of course had to go drive to like a port, and the whole wall, like the whole along the water, it was all muddy and just like there was algae. It was just very muddy, very dirty. And so, and also the wood kind of looked a bit off, at least in the water. It looked aged, I want to say. But anyway, gonna try and like sort of recreate that in a way. And I've also watched other Minecraft YouTubers like have mud and like other blocks in the water. But I'm gonna do it as a way to make it seem like the this port has actually been used quite often. And also I thought it would be cool. Uh is my audio? Okay, it's just I'm so used to like whenever I like I'm not recording, I'm so used to there being like actual music in the game like majority of the time, so it's all silent now. Um but yeah, so we're gonna have like mud here, and then I'm wondering if I should do packed dirt, if that would perhaps make it look good. Obviously, as it gets deeper into water, it'll like be sand. Even though, to be fair, it would make sense that it would, for a river, it would just be muddy. But I don't really think I really want to just get rid of all the gravel and dirt and sand and just replace it with mud. But so there will be mud. I'll try and think. I don't know about coarse dirt. I could have potentially try. I'm not sure if it would look good. Could possibly, though. I mean, there's uh no pain in trying. Um, Definitely will try packed mud or packed dirt. Actually, is it packed mud or is it packed dirt? Hmm. But yeah, we will have mud though. Obviously, I just added a bit right now, or well, not right now, this second, but I like added just a bit. Cause still gotta work on all of this. Obviously, I did expand this a bit. Um, and over here too. Still have to work on that, and also this, and of course, just in general. Ooh, there's actually magma blocks down there. Um, and all of us as well. But like, the deeper it goes, the more it transitions into sand. I don't know if I really would do the gravel. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. And also clay. Definitely will do clay as well. Kind of to match like um the nature, or I guess the other islands or land. Since obviously over here, has been a lot of people coming and going, a lot of boats, all that. So I think it would be a cool detail to do. Sort of make it look like um there's actually, I wouldn't say decay, but sort of, I don't know what the word would be. Just the land like not being the same as it is in the nature, the wild parts of the world, the the untouched land, actually. The untouched land, that's what we'll say. Uh but yeah, just sort of to add that feature in. I mean, rivers are muddy, but I really don't feel like going ahead and trying to deal with placing mud everywhere. I mean, hey, maybe in like, I don't know, like 1,000 days or something. Well, probably not in 1,000 days, but probably in the very far future. Maybe when we're like, I don't know, on season 2 of this world, if we survive for long. Since I think I'm gonna do like possibly, potentially every, if I survive long enough, that is also the thing. Um, maybe every 100 videos, do like sort of like an overview of what like we've done. I don't know. We'll have to see. To be fair, we are still quite a while away from like 100 videos, or reaching 100 videos of this series. But technically, it is season 1, even though technically I could also say season 0, since um, technically in Minecraft you start on day 0, so could just be like season 0 instead of it the usual course being like season 1. In a lot of videos it's like season 0. Would be kind of funny, but also probably, I can imagine, probably confusing, but it would make sense since you start on day 0 in Minecraft. I don't like underwater caves or areas. I should probably just leave this open until I get like a sponge, but let's be honest, who knows when that's gonna be. Actually, can't I get a sponge from a trader? Wandering trader, is that like an actual trade or is it not? I'm actually not sure if that's an actual trade. I don't know, there's so many items that you can get from the trader. It's not exactly easy to try and remember. At least with something like a sponge. That is. Unfortunately, despite me wanting to actually fill it up entirely, that's not going to be a possibility. For underwater areas. I mean, hey, at least the only mob we would have to deal with is the drown. So luckily, it's not really a big deal if we don't actually fill it up. Do I really not have any more dirt? Is I have two chests. Well, I mean, obviously there's dirt in there, but it's the dirt chest or chests since there's two. That sucks though. Thought I just heard something. Oh, it's the water. I'm like, what the heck? I can barely hear you doing. Oh, that's maybe one day I should have left it just so that way I know, or like put a sign down, being like, hey, there's underwater area right here that we will eventually need to deal with, just as a reminder. Oh well, we'll suffer. Suffer the consequences of our own actions. Hmm. I swear I really need to organize these chests. Oh, good, my neck. Murdering me. I think we will do coarse dirt at some point, for the little riverbank or the shoreline. I think that'd be good. It's not, that's not actually a bad house. I mean, I would like it to be better, but for someone like me that's not good at building. Even though I literally will come up with ideas to build, but I can't actually build. So it's like my ideas uh just get shredded. But it's not bad. I mean, for for someone like me, even for a beginner. I mean, to be fair, I used to be semi decent. I wouldn't say I was good or anything, but I was semi decent, especially back in like uh whatchamacallit. Trying to remember now. My mind goes blank. Um, Xbox 360 edition or version of Minecraft where we had tutorial worlds and everything, and it was just limited to the blocks. I mean, hey, probably back then I would have probably thought that this would be a very good build. Of course, now it's not. But hey, it does look alright. It's not the best, but it does look decent. Or I guess good in the standard of like a basic build per se. Ah, my god, I hate when I do that. If you haven't already known, well, probably you guys haven't known. But I can't have, or well, I shouldn't say I can't. My Minecraft is not in full screen, so I could easily accidentally hover over my my bottom bar of my PC monitor, and it'll just like pop up a little thing. I hate when that happens. Let me just quickly. That's not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. Just did a little reminder for myself because that's annoying. Yeah, the reason why I don't have my Minecraft in full screen is, well, mainly because for some reason with Minecraft, which I don't know how other YouTubers do it, um, if, well, probably because a lot of them only have like one monitor. But if I would, because my recording is obviously on my other the English, can't even speak now. On my other monitors, so like I can see, especially in like Dandy's world, for example, I can pretty much see exactly what is on my main screen. Um, but with Minecraft, if I click, especially if I have to like mute my mic or like stop recording and like stuff like that, if my Minecraft, or actually in quite a few games I've played, if I click off of Minecraft, or I guess off of my main monitor, it'll just completely make Minecraft disappear. Not actually close the tab, but just like make the tab make Minecraft disappear for a moment. So that's the reason why my Minecraft is not full screen, and that's also why sometimes if I accidentally uh hover over too far a which I almost just did. Luckily it was already like on, it was almost on the Minecraft low icon, so it wouldn't have mattered then. But unfortunately, that's why I have to like edit, which hasn't happened that much. I'm usually am quite careful about it when it does happen. It is annoying though, which is one of the things I don't understand with Minecraft. Is that why it does that? I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it would be nice if it didn't. At least, you know, with having Minecraft in full screen and you literally click off of your on your other monitor or something, and it just Minecraft disappears. It's one of the issues I had with, especially playing with mods, when I would play test, do like a little test recording for quite a lot of mods, and I would be doing something or like quickly checking something, and next thing I know, the Cursed Forge page is like there instead of Minecraft. But yeah, you guys will probably just see like a little black screen for like a few seconds because of that. Which I was, to be honest, one of the things I was thinking of doing, instead of it just being a black screen, it would be like a picture of my cat. I don't know why, I like was thinking one day of how I could potentially um fix that issue. Well, I mean, I can't really fix it. I just have to like time uh when I play the recording back, and I just have to like time it to where it actually covers just the little pop-up, the preview. But yeah, it is annoying. But I was thinking, since I do talk about my cat often, which she's not, which speaking of Comey, she's not in my room right now. Since it is nighttime and she's not allowed in my room at nighttime, except for the occasional, because last night I did allow her in my room. She only lasted for an hour before she decided to just become crazy and start like messing with my stuff. Which is another reason why she's not allowed in my room at night. But yeah. I don't know why, I was just thinking, hey, instead of it just being a black screen for a few seconds, why not just have a picture of my cat? I don't know if I'll actually do that, though. I don't really have, well, actually, I do have quite a lot of pictures of my cat. I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll do that. Oh wait, now we have Minecraft music. I didn't even register that the music was playing. That's how used to not having the music playing, and also used to it playing those at the same time. It's a bit loud. Just a tiny bit loud. You know what? I'll actually make a deal with you guys. If I get to 50 subscribers, since that's like my goal. at least for my first goal, which I should really actually write it down. Keep forgetting to do that. Since I want to have like I want can't speak now. My mind's not processing, not letting me speak clearly. Um, yeah, I decided to go small for the goal because it seems reasonable. Just to do small, and also since when I first started making YouTube videos, that was the goal to begin with, was 50 subscribers. And even though we're like around 40 now, I decided, you know what, let's just keep it. But if we get to 50 subscribers, I will show you guys a picture of my cat. How about that, if we get to 50? Huh, Pig? Do you think that's a good deal, Pig? I don't actually remember what kind of pig you are, or call it in Minecraft. But yeah, 50 subscribers, and I'll show you guys a picture of my cat. And potentially, do like a little celebration video. Well, I mean, obviously I would do a celebration video, because why not? Since that is the goal, or the goal of reaching 50, so why not actually celebrate it? But yeah, so 50 subscribers, you guys get to finally see a picture of my cat. I think that's a fair deal. And honestly, the only thing I can actually think of. This is a tall tree. Forget how tall these trees are. I've mined these trees so many times and I like forget how tall they really are. I think I'll do like every 50, like go by the 50 mark. So like every 50 subscribers. I don't know, I'll have to see. It depends how much we grow, or like I guess how fast you grow, or like what speed it will be. I mean, I know a lot of YouTubers usually go for like big goals and everything. But I mean, I hope one day I become a big YouTuber. That probably won't happen for a long time, considering uh how YouTube is currently, and also with the new YouTube feature. I've been seeing some things about it. It mainly only affects like small animators, as far as I know. I mean, I could be entirely wrong because I've only seen like one or two videos of people actually talking about it, which does suck, and I feel bad. Why is there two of you now? There's like two pigs now. But anyway. Yeah, I prefer smaller goals. Oh, hey, a fox. And also, like, I'm not trying to, like, grow, like, extremely fast. I prefer it to be at a decent, well, I say decent, a slow pace. you know, especially with nowadays, how things are nowadays. But yeah, so just so you guys are aware, or my goal is for to get 50 subscribers. There's no time limit since I I'm fine with there being no time limit. I'm not trying to like rush or anything. Just taking it at a slow pace. So if you guys really want to see my cats for the first time instead of just hearing me talk about my cat, uh, then you know that my goal is 50 subscribers. And potentially, depending on how the speed is of us getting to 50 subscribers, you guys may get to see my cat in one of her outfits. I'm not sure though. I don't know if I really want to do that. Mainly because I was thinking of saving it for like an occasion. But then I was like, what if I do that for the celebration? So not only will you guys get to see a picture of my cat, you guys get to see her in one of her outfits. I don't know. I'll have to come up with how I want to do that. Which I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but my cat, I tend to call her a broken cat because she really is not like a regular cat. And she's a black cat too. Like you would think she's like an orange cat, but she's not an orange cat. Because orange cats are literally like demons and are like crazy 24/7, and she isn't. Even though she tends to be crazy more often than she is chill. But one of the things with her is that she will let me put on outfits. I mean, um I only plan on putting outfits on her like every once in a while since I'm not I don't like those cat owners or pet owners who like put outfits on their pets every single day or like keep them on them for like the entire day or all that sort. I prefer doing it like once in a while, like maybe once a week, even though I don't actually do that. But let's just say if I did it, it would be like once a week. It's actually only like twice, maybe 3 times a month. Sometimes literally not a month. Um, but the weird thing is that she will let me put her outfits on. But the second I try to take it off of her, she absolutely will murder me. Like biting, scratching, literally just full on murder me. But for some reason, she will literally sleep in her dress because they're dresses actually. They're like all dresses except for one of them is going. If it works, I haven't got one yet, but I do plan on getting her like a cat kimono. But most of her outfits are dresses, though. But she will absolutely murder me, though, if I try taking it off. And, like, I have to spend, like, 10, 15 minutes, most of the time longer, just trying to get it off of her because she will absolutely murder me. But the thing is I don't want to be, like, a bad cat owner or pet owner in general. and like keep the outfit on her all day. So it's a struggle. That's also another reason why I call her a broken cat. Is just like normally cats will just either hate wearing outfits or just tolerate them. Or in some cases, if um, the cat likes wearing cosplay outfits, which I've seen a few uh, cat creators out there whose cats, specifically cats, wear like outfits that are like cosplay basically for cats, mainly of Jujutsu Kaisen and also Demon Slayer. Even though I did see one recently where it was I think it was Sailor Moon. But yeah, for some reason she just absolutely will murder me if I try taking her outfits off. But yeah, that's a little information about my cat and why I call her a broken cat. It's because that's one of the many reasons. And it's not like something mean. I'm not trying to be like mean, like saying, "Oh, my cat's a broken cat." I'm like, well, I guess kind of seems like I am, huh? Now that I think about it and say it out loud. I just call her a broken cat because she's not like she doesn't act like a regular cat. Even though I could just call her a crazy cat, but I feel like that would be a bit too much. I mean, she tends to be crazy a lot of the time, but I feel like calling her a broken cat is better than calling her a crazy cat or a demon cat. Actually, orange cats are demon cats. She's well, except for the one time. One time she did um act like a little demon. She like jump scared me one time. It was actually pretty terrifying. I was like walking into the living room and then like I didn't actually see her at all and I like started panicking. And the next thing I know she like jumps out of her cat tree and just like absolutely tried to like murder me. And it like scared the heck out of me. Cause she literally jumped off of her cat tree and jumped onto the couch and off of the couch to try and jump me. It was absolutely terrifying. But she is a good kitty when she's not being demonic and crazy. Do I not have stone? I do have stone. Oh, I forgot I was gonna do a time lapse. Ah, that's a pain. I had like completely forgot. Well, that's definitely a pain. Hmm. I got hiccups. You know what? Where sun's is setting. I like got so focused on like talking and everything, just completely forgetting I planned on doing a time lapse. I do have free emeralds. Just do this. Okay, let's go and get some more emeralds and also trade shovels. I think I'll just get rid of the dirt, start getting rid of the dirt, do a time lapse of that. Since we have spent quite a bit of time last episode and this episode chopping down trees. Oh, wrong villager. My bad. Okay. You. Thank you. Let's go and sleep. And then we'll start our very own, our first time lapse. I'll also just put these away. I think next episode we'll start building the foundation for the cargo area, the building, shipment building. There are still a lot of trees here. Anyway, let us start the time lapse. that's it for the time lapse. Hopefully it goes well. We did quite a lot done. Fortunately, we didn't get all the way down to this layer, but we did quite a lot. I mean, it'll be easier once we get like better tools and stuff, but this is decent for like stone shovels, and actually got the pickaxe pretty low too. Let's go ahead, make a few more chests. Just so that way we have the storage ready. And let's sleep. But yeah, that's decent progress back there. Of course, we still have the whole rest to do as well. Also need to cut down the trees, since in order to actually, flatten land, need to get rid of the trees. But yeah, we did quite a lot of work there. I just hope the time lapse does look okay, since it'll be my first ever attempt at a time lapse, that is. So hopefully it goes well. And what I will do is I'll actually go and fill up, actually no, let's not. I was like, let's fill up the chest with like shovels and axes, but maybe not. It's maybe not a good idea. At least with the stone variant, because that was painful. It's like a 30-minute time lapse. Or, well, it took 30 minutes the entire time. I'll just get some more shovels. I could do the iron, but I'm not gonna waste precious iron. I'm gonna go put these away. Yes, you can actually put them over there. At least the shovels. I think I'll just put the shovels over there. Actually, we can do the axes as well. I think I do have some iron axes, though, too, if I remember correctly. I did see some. I'm not too sure, though. I'll just do this. Let's actually go and see. Also, just do that. Take that. We'll just, even though we have an iron axe, we'll just make another one. Let's see. Yeah, I do have two. And obviously a lot of iron helmets and a lot of shears. Fortunately, we can't smelt shears. That's the only downside. Which I really don't get why. But unfortunately, we cannot. Which really makes no sense. But I'm gonna go ahead, before we end the video, or episode, just gonna go. Should just put this in my inventory. Go ahead and place some blocks for the foundation for I want to say storage room, but it's actually not. Even though technically we will put stuff in here or in the building once we build it and everything. But it's obviously not going to be for, like, us. So I think what it'll do, it's like maybe right here we'll have like a path, like a road. Well, not a road, but like a path that goes out. And then we'll have like, just an area right here, um, full of goods, crates, or well, I guess barrels and chests filled with stuff. And then over here will be the build all of this. And we're not gonna make it too close though to the edge to the shore though. But it will be a big place since obviously those coming in and out, or the goods coming in and out, need a big place. So it's gonna be big. I think they're usually made out of wood, but obviously we don't want fires, and if there is a fire, outside, don't want the whole place burning down and all the goods just being destroyed. We don't want that to happen. I think right here we'll have like a little area alongside, sort of like an out, like a shade area part where there'll be goods on the outside too. And obviously the path all the way around as well. But we'll have like cargo here, the goods outside as well though. So that's why we're gonna leave a space. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Why couldn't you guys be in the water? Huh? I can't build now because you guys are here. You guys needed to be in the water. The water, not on land. I swear, I'm gonna find all the pillager outposts and I'm just gonna destroy all of them. Yeah, I'm staring back at you guys. Running plans. I just wanted to build. Work on the foundation a bit before ending the episode. Since I literally spent like half an hour working on landscaping, flattening the land over there. And then you guys show up. Like, why? Oh, great, it's raining too. That's amazing. Of course it had to start raining. Also, I'm not trying to make this even, I just want it to be big. Because I noticed this and this match. Same length. Actually, we haven't had a wandering trader spawn in a while. I just realized that. Used to have them spawn like a million times a day. Well, base basically on a daily basis. So I don't think I can get any closer. Maybe? I think that's as close. We'll have like a giant gate like right here. This is just temporary. Because there'll be there'll be a gate right there. Of course you guys start moving. Why not? Why you guys do that? Why you guys just suddenly turn and stare at me like, what on earth? I'm just like following, turning. Ugh, that's creepy. I don't like that one bit. Extremely creepy. Not a fan. Well, since the pillagers appeared and decided that I cannot work on the outline for a bit of the foundation for the build, that's well, it's actually getting late. Well, I'll sleep after I end the recording, but that will be it for this episode of Hardcore Minecraft Forever World. So I hope you guys have a good day or night and also enjoy. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!